Hey, this angry little dude, I'm trying to get some new subscribers. Hit that subscribe button for me, man. I've got some tools you can use to improve. Trying to wake you up. Hit that subscribe button.
Husband, that good man, hold on tight. Another woman will take your husband. They'll take him. There's women in here right now with stolen husbands. You know who you are. You're like, that bitch was slipping. That's right, hold tight. Another woman will take your man. Fellas, you don't gotta really worry about that. Nobody's taking your wife. Oh, don't get me wrong. They'll fuck your wife. Oh, they'll fuck her good. They'll fuck her better than you. But they're not gonna take her. There's no guy going, yeah, I want her to yell at me the way she yells at him. I want to live in a house with no pictures of my mother. Or they'll fuck her, and then they'll return her. I believe this is yours. Bitch had me feeling bad about myself.
No, you don't need to feed into my shit because I'm not gonna give you to feed in. But if you're nonchalant and I'm like, I hate that.
Nonchalant equals nacha. Nonchalant equals nacha.
Can we say it all
Nigga,
together?
nonchalant equals nacha. Nigga, but
we don't give a fuck. Jesus, we don't give a fuck.
Not the acapella.
One thing I really do hate is a fake nonchalant nigga.
yes, because as soon as they start chalanting and sliding,
Chalanting isn't a thing.
now they blowing up your phone. Now they screaming at you, talking about.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off.
What's wrong with this current generation being born? Honestly, if we're going to be real, is they were raised by people who didn't understand emotional intelligence.
Oh.
So a lot of the people raising them thought it was okay to whoop their kids with belts and call them bitches and call them stupid when they did something wrong. And then when that child grew up and exhibited that same behavior and returned that same dialect, we were disrespectful. But in reality, we were simply being what we were taught. So what's wrong with this generation is that, unfortunately, the people who raised it were not yet prepared to. And I say that as a child who was raised by an excellent mother when it comes to financials, but no emotional understanding.
I'm good. I'm perfectly good. I got my ass beat, and I'm still straight.
Someone has to fucking flip the burgers, dumbass.
What's the best advice you have for men and women when it comes on to, finding a partner?
First is for women. You gotta know what you want. If you want a CEO, someone who is financially successful, that guy is not going to be at 5 o'clock at your house having dinner with you and cooking with the children. So you got to know, if you want a powerful man is busy.
You don't want me to be with you. You don't want me to be with someone else. How miserable do I have to be before you're happy?
Wouldn't she also lose attraction if he's always available to her?
Not if you're living in $1 million home. And that's what people need to understand. Women need to decide, what do they want? If they want a provider, if they want to have financial status, if they want to have a good life for their children, and money and status is important, then you're going to be with a type of guy that doesn't have quantity of attention, but will have quality.
Baby, you want to dance?
Yes, I do. But not with you. Harass! 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 Harass!
And the best advice you have for men?
When it comes to relationships, men need to look for women that they can have purpose with, that they can build something with, and not just the pleasure and the fun and the excitement of the moment.
We don't give a fuck. Jesus! We don't give a fuck.
Because when there's a lot of money, everybody's like, ha ha ha, that's pleasure. But when things gets tough, they're not there for you. But if you're with a woman who's also committed to your purpose, even when the going gets tough, she'll be there for you.
You go to your job. Sorry. My boss.
There will also be people that cannot go with you. It's gonna be hard because some of these people might be very, very close to you. And maybe they didn't ask to elevate with you. Maybe they didn't ask to change their mindsets and change their surroundings, but you want the best for them. But if they don't want that for themselves, you can't do that for them.
This is false accusation. And
How you keep wasting your time with that trick? I'm telling you, you need you someone with some class. Someone you can take home to stepmama. You know what I'm trying to say? Get yourself a real one. Real woman. Hey, Trey, you see that bitch over there? I see her. Now that's a lady.
I think I'm working to unlearn the belief that I am not enough. And I think I'm working to unlearn the belief that I am less important and less deserving.
Yeah, I just want to make this compilation real quick on upgrading, leveling up and stuff like this. You always hear these dating coaches or dating gurus talk about leveling up, people dating outside, their race and everything else, and going to different countries and stuff to upgrade, to try to find something that's more suitable for them, and things that they could use that can elevate them and progress them through life, But this upgrading thing, once it goes wrong, nobody wants to admit when it doesn't work, People go out their way to try to upgrade all day, try to constantly see things, the grass greener on the other side type stuff, always see the flaws in people and never actually appreciate what they actually have in front of them sometimes. So I was just trying to make this video so you could maybe be grateful for what you actually have, be grateful for what you got at the time, and don't always try to look for an upgrade. Maybe upgrade the people around you, don't always look for outside sources. Maybe upgrade yourself at the same time, as far as like spiritually and mentally and physically. People always try to upgrade the next person as far as just getting rid of them and out their life, but they never try to upgrade them while they're right there in front of them. This seems to be a problem in the community. They just constantly talk about throwing away the next person, like the next person is going to be better than the next person. Like, I don't understand. It's just a constant circle that people don't even understand that they're getting into when they try to constantly do this to people, So I was just trying to make this video to maybe you could think about being grateful more, being appreciative with what you got already, and try to just upgrade from what you got in front of you instead of always trying to look for some outside source to help you out on your upgrading, quote unquote. It all ends up just being a whole lot of trauma and a whole lot of depression and people going through it and arguing and bickering, and because you're not actually happy at what you're grasping towards. You're actually just finding temporary pleasures in what you're actually going towards, And we all know what these temporary pleasures is, It's part of the game. It's part of, people's desires, We want to have fun. We want to enjoy ourselves. We don't want to always be serious and stuff. But at the end of the day, you upgrading is going to end up with you with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And we have too many examples of the same old thing keep happening to people. But, I was just trying to put this compilation together for people to maybe be more appreciative to what they already have and be grateful for what they got, and just be thankful that you already up and breathing and you can walk around and do what some people can't, So I was just trying to throw this together for y'all real quick, Silence is acceptance and we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.